Code 5 Red Alert, Android and iOS. The Orbis Red Alert application allows you to use your smartphone for lone worker protection. There are 3 important points to remember whilst using the Orbis Red Alert application. The application works using mobile phone technology and therefore, just like a mobile phone, you will need to consider the mobile network signal strength for your location. Later in this video tutorial, we'll talk about how you can check your mobile signal strength. We recommend charging your mobile phone at least once a day. Each application is assigned to a user. In the event of an alarm from your device, our operators at the Orbis Alarm Receiving Center will be provided with your details. It is therefore important to ensure you are using the device allocated to you. If you are unsure, then contact your line manager. There are a number of ways in which the application can be installed, depending on whether you are using an Android or iOS handset. On both Android and iOS, the application can be downloaded and installed through both the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. Simply open the relevant App Store and search for Orbis Red Alert. If you use an Android handset, the application can also be downloaded from outside of the Play Store. In order to arrange this, please contact Orbis via lwpsupport@orbisprotect.com. The final way in which the application can be installed is via a mobile management system. If your employer has an MMS installed on your handset, then they will be able to install the application onto the handset for you. Once the application has been installed on your handset, you'll be able to open the application by clicking on the Orbis Red Alert app icon. On the first time running the application, you are presented with a short tutorial which highlights the basic functions such as amber and red alerts and how to use them. After completion of the inbuilt tutorial, you'll be prompted to allow 4 permissions in which the app needs to run correctly. It is important you select Allow when prompted. Now, let's log into the app. First, enter your mobile number into the highlighted area and then click the arrow icon. At this point, the application will communicate with our alarm monitoring system to confirm if the number is authorized. If it isn't, you'll receive a message on the screen stating there is an issue and to contact Orbis. If your mobile number is accepted, you will immediately receive an SMS message with a one-time password. Simply enter this password into the area provided to log in. You have now downloaded, installed and logged into the Orbis Red Alert application. Almost all of the application functionality can be accessed through the home screen, and the home screen can be accessed via the home button. When selected, the home screen will display the following: Amber Timer, Amber Alert, Motion Alerts, Dynamic Mapping, Battery Strength, GSM Signal Strength, Status Messaging, and finally, additional settings. We will now run through these options in more detail. Amber Alerts. There are 2 options available when setting up an Amber Alert, and both allow you to leave a 30-second recorded message and can be accessed by our alarm handlers in a red alert situation. By selecting the Amber Alert option, the application will automatically dial the Amber Alert number. A few moments later, you'll hear the following message:
Please leave your location details now.
At this point, you should speak clearly into your handset, leaving any information about the location and any potential risks you may encounter. The information you leave in the voice recording is entirely up to you, but we recommend the following: name, if pooled device, address, nature of visit, and any pertinent information. If you trigger a red alert and require assistance, your recorded Amber Alert message will be listened back to in the event that you are unable to speak to the Orbis operator. It is possible, however, to use the Amber Timer, which is an enhanced version of the Amber Alert. This function allows you to record a 30-second message and also simultaneously allows you to set up a countdown timer that in the event of expiring will automatically trigger a red alert. To set up an Amber Timer, first of all, select the Amber Timer button on the home screen. The screen will change and you'll be able to choose how long you wish the timer to last via the adjustable timer area. The minimum time allowed is 5 minutes and the maximum is 24 hours. However, careful consideration should be taken when making a decision. Once you have chosen your desired time period, simply press the Start button to allow the application to dial the Amber Alert number. At any point during the timed Amber Alert, you can open this area of the application to either extend or stop the timer. Selecting the Extend button will ensure the timer is reset back to its original time period. Selecting Stop will ensure the Amber timer is ended. If, however, you have set an Amber timer and the time left reaches 2 minutes, then the application will notify you that your Amber timer is close to expiring. It will achieve this by making a noise every 10 seconds for the final 2 minutes. You will also receive a notification message at 10-second intervals. Failure to extend or to stop the timer on the expiration of the 2 minutes will result in the application automatically triggering a red alert and will put you in contact with the Orbis Alarm Receiving Center. Motion alerts. Motion alerts fall into 2 categories: full detect and no movement. You can enable and configure either options by selecting the Full Detect main menu option or by pressing the Full Detect home screen link. When the Full Detect option is switched on, the handset will monitor the built-in accelerometer for sudden movement and impact. For example, if the handset detects that you have fallen downstairs or from a ladder, then the application will automatically trigger a red alert, which will be received by the Orbis Alarm Receiving Center. The sensitivity of the accelerometer can be amended in the settings screen, with the options ranging from 1 being highly sensitive to 5 being less sensitive. When the no movement detection is switched on, the application will check for non-movement of the smartphone. If the smartphone does not detect movement for a set period of time, then a red alert will be triggered and Orbis will be notified. From the Full Detect screen, you can now set how long a time period you wish there to be no movement until the red alert is triggered. Dynamic mapping. Selecting either of the dynamic mapping buttons on the home screen will open a new screen displaying a map. The map will display your last known location and will allow you to zoom in or out depending on the detail you require. If you wish to update your location, simply select the Update Location button found in the bottom right of the screen. By doing this, your location will update in both the application and the online management portal. A record of the last position and the time the position was obtained is visible from both the dynamic mapping screen and the dynamic mapping option within the home screen. Battery strength. The battery strength area on the home screen will display how much battery life your smartphone currently has. It is important to monitor and maintain good battery life, as no battery will result in the application not being accessible. GSM signal strength. As you are using a smartphone with a SIM card, it is important to consider that the application will only work and communicate with the Orbis Alarm Receiving Center if it has satisfactory GSM network signal. Status messaging. By selecting the Status Message main menu option, you are able to write a message which will be sent and displayed on the Orbis online management portal. As well as the message, your last known GPS position will be attached to this message, which is also date and time stamped. To send the message, simply select a current status, enter the text in the area prompted, and select OK. You can also choose a pre-written message by selecting from the drop-down area. Additional settings. The Additional Settings menu can be opened by clicking the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner of the home screen. From this menu, you have 4 options. Profile info. From here, the option to log out of the application is available. Selecting this closes the application and turns off all lone worker protection. If you log out of the application, you'll need to log back in again using the one-time password method. Settings. Selecting Settings allows you to update relevant data associated to yourself, such as your name and escalation details. Making these changes in the app will automatically update the information in the Orbis alarm handling software. Device info. This option displays various information, such as the model version of the application and the handset being used. User guide. Selecting this option allows you to access a short tutorial on how to use the standard functionality of the application. This is the same tutorial you'll have seen when first running the application. Red Alert. The Red Alert function is used in an emergency to open up two-way communication with the Orbis Alarm Receiving Centre. Red Alert activations are immediately responded to by Orbis operators experienced in handling emergency incidents, who will assess the situation, locate the user, and summon assistance. Typically, it is used the moment you experience verbal or racial abuse, and certainly before any physical abuse. The earlier you activate the Red Alert, the better, and it gives the Orbis operators more time to locate you and make important decisions, as well as capturing more audio evidence. To trigger a Red Alert, push and hold the Red Alert button found on the home screen. You will feel your handset vibrate and then automatically dial the Red Alert number. On Android handsets, it is also possible to trigger a Red Alert via your on-off button. Pressing your on-off button multiple times will also trigger a Red Alert, overriding any password or security lock you may have set up. You will feel a series of vibrations to confirm the alert has been activated. The application communicates with the Alarm Receiving Centre by making a voice call. It is important to remember that the application has two-way communication. This means that Orbis operators can hear what is happening and are able to communicate with you if you are able to do so. In order to activate a Red Alert, your handset must have adequate network coverage. Otherwise, the handset will be unable to communicate with the Alarm Receiving Centre. All Red Alerts are dealt with as priority, filtered and handled in accordance with BS 8484. Our telephone system answers and begins to record your call as soon as it's connected. When we receive a Red Alert, all operators within the Alarm Receiving Centre are notified of this, and the alert is available at every operator station. One of our operators will be responsible for listening to the activation. This operator will only speak if spoken to. If the alert is confirmed to be genuine, a second operator will become involved and will make contact with the escalation contacts as agreed in accordance with standards and customer escalation agreements. The second operator will also access additional information, including listening to your last Amber Alert to gather additional background and positional information. We may also get your position data from the mobile network using location-based services. We will utilize any information that you communicate to us during the Red Alert activation. If an Amber Alert has not been left, and it is safe to do so, then please provide us with location information during the Red Alert. An example of this can be achieved in a covert manner. Mrs. Jones, I have not come to 3 Park Lane to be locked in your house. Please calm down. Once we know your location, we will follow your escalation protocol, and where appropriate, we will contact the emergency services and your emergency contacts. Whenever it is safe to do so, please talk to the operator to assist in gathering the facts and what type of situation you're in. How to cancel a Red Alert. When the Red Alert call has been ended by either yourself or the Alarm Receiving Centre, then you are required to deactivate the Red Alert mode from within the application. To do this, simply press and hold the large red circle, which will be displayed on the application screen. Once you have successfully closed the Red Alert, the application will revert back to the home screen. Thank you for watching today's training video. If you need any further assistance, then please feel free to contact us.